What's up, couch potatoes? Welcome to Couch Chronicles.
Where we talk about all things real life.
I'm Kelsey. When have I ever been Kelsey?
And I'm Kristen. What the fuck just happened? That was insane.
Okay.
I was like, wait, are we switching today?
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Kelsey. And this is episode
40.
Lordy, Couch Chronicles hit 40.
Oh my gosh. For all of you that have stuck with us so far, all
Thank
five
you.
of you, thank you.
We love our loyal fans.
We do. Also, I'm going to have to say it. I have to say it. Kelsey looks beautiful tonight.
Oh my
And
God.
I look like a troll.
Shut up. Not even true. I look pale. You look tan.
It's developing.
I look like a ghost.
So, Marine guy.
He's in the field. I forgot to tell you. He texted me, and he's out in the field right now. So he's coming back at some point.
Okay.
We're gonna record with him before he moves. He's moving to the other side of the country.
Yeah. But he bailed on us tonight.
Yeah, he did. So
Apparently, working is more important than being on our podcast.
like ridiculous,
Crazy.
ridiculous.
So
You guys, I dyed my hair brown.
And it looks so good.
It does look
I've
so
been
good. I actually,
waiting for this day, you guys. I've been waiting.
I think I've come to the conclusion. A lot of people really close to me were telling me to go. My natural hair color is brown, and so everyone was telling me to go back. But there were a few that told me to stay blonde, and now that my hair's brown, I think the ones who wanted me to stay blonde were preying on my downfall.
Probably.
Because this shit looks so much better.
It looks so good. It looks so
Brown.
healthy.
It feels so healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks blonde in the camera, like if you're watching, but it's actually so
Yeah,
much darker.
I feel like the light we're using is like lightening it up a lot.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Go look at my Instagram if you want to know what it looks like.
I love it.
Okay, anyways, today for episode 40, we are using our dear friend ChatGPT to come up with some questions and topics, and we already looked into it a little bit and like saw some good ones, so we're just gonna read them and see where it takes us, and should be fun.
Yeah, they're like good, I feel like deep questions that I think that we can have really good conversations with. So ChatGPT gave me like quite a few categories, and within each one, it has like 5 questions. We're obviously not going to answer every single question, but we are just going to see where this takes us.
These are questions that are really gonna make us think. Like,
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So, I'm really excited.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be relatable.
Yeah.
I also love listening to people like talk about real life things because I'm like, oh, like maybe I'm not crazy with the way I think. If
Yeah.
someone else thinks the same way I do,
Yeah, but when it's us though,
it's fucking crazy.
we always think the same things.
Yeah.
I feel.
I think we're just like slightly delusioner.
delusional.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, man. But it doesn't make me feel better when we both think the same things because I'm like, we're in our own world.
Yeah.
So, whatever. But at least we're not alone. That's
yeah.
good news.
We have each other.
Okay, do we have any life updates to share before we jump in?
No, not really.
I found out today that my old company did a mass layoff,
Oh.
and I'm so glad I got out of there when I did.
Yeah. You got out of there at a good time.
I am doing much better.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
So that's fun.
But
We still haven't found a place to live. And now we're debating staying in this building, but moving to a different floor.
yeah.
So there's that.
We'll keep you guys posted. I think it's going to be more of a game time decision than anything.
I know. We literally are just telling ourselves, like, okay, if we find something we love, we'll take it.
Yeah.
If we don't, we're staying.
Because at this point, like, so many things are available now, and we still have a month.
Yeah. And so many places require a full month's rent deposit plus the first month's rent. And that's insane.
That's insane.
That's ridiculous. And I feel like apartments don't usually do that, but like townhomes and houses, it seems do.
And we are not financially ready to do that.
No. And also, like, we've toured a couple places where we will love the house, hate the neighborhood,
Yeah, and like,
or vice versa.
yeah. And it's important that we like the neighborhood that we're in for
Yeah.
obvious reasons, but also like we want to be able to just like walk outside.
Yeah, she's a dog, so like
I have
we
a
need to be able
dog.
to take him out easily and like not be scared.
Yeah, the whole point of us getting a house or like a townhome is so we can just like walk out
Yeah.
whenever we want, and I can just take Shadow out on walks.
Yeah, exactly. And also we want a better parking situation. So we'll see what happens, but I guess that's not really an update. Nothing has, nothing has really changed.
Our update is that everything is still the same.
Yeah. Not much to report over
Yeah.
here.
Me either. So
I do have a life update.
oh
Okay, well, first of all, I dyed my hair brown. That's like the big life update.
yeah
The second life update, and I'm not going to say too much now, but I somehow got involved in
oh my god
like a mini dating show
yeah
from this like podcast, mostly on Instagram.
honestly the perfect thing for you.
The stars are aligning. Like
I'm telling
the
you, you're
person-
seeing the angel numbers every day, multiple times a day.
yeah, it's literally
This is your-
it's
this
the
is your
Bachelor.
chance.
Like it's the Bachelor, but via Instagram.
Yeah.
And let me just say, there were 363 people who applied to date this person. I'm one of them, and I'm proud, okay? I have no shame. I saw it, and I said immediately, yes, I'm applying, okay?
It is so funny, like, how different we are. Like, I 100% fully support you. I think this is so funny. I think it's so fun.
It's so fun.
In no way in my mind would you lose. but at the same time, I'm like, I would never do that. I would never do that.
It's so perfect because everyone always tells me that I should be on reality TV.
You should be.
But I'm like, no, I have too many like insecurities and I would get roasted on TV. So I'm like, this is basically the same thing, but it's only on Instagram. So like no one's really going to see it. It's just for
Yeah.
fun. And
Watch it blow up. It's
I will
going to blow
die.
up.
But you guys, they picked their top 30 and I made it in the top 30. So
Mhm.
I'm on the cast now and they're going to do a cast release tomorrow and
It's
start like
actually-
posting our pictures.
It's actually insane that they call it a cast.
I know.
Like, everything
every
about
time-
it is insane.
But every
to
time
me.
they call it cast, they put it in quotes.
Oh.
Like they say
Yeah.
like
'Cause
cast
what else did they
release or
call?
whatever. Yeah.
You guys put together our contestants.
Literally insane. But like, I don't know. I'm determined to win. I'm determined to win. For so
there's
many reasons.
Literally no outcome in my mind that you don't win.
Really?
Truthfully. Yeah.
Okay, let me just say the man that this is about is I literally made a TikTok about him because I saw him one time and I said I just saw my husband.
Kelsey is psychotic. Yeah.
I manifested it for myself.
This man is a good looking man.
That's an understatement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's fine.
Nobody should be that good looking. Anyways, that's my life update. I'm so excited. If anything happens from it, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, we will keep you posted.
I'm just pumped I made it to the top
But,
30. I was
yeah.
so excited.
Keep Kelsey in your thoughts and prayers.
Please manifest good things for me. I'm pretty sure someone put a spell on me at one point or a curse on me. So I need
Yeah.
everyone to like counter that.
Yeah. Give us some good vibes.
Okay, let's get into it.
But we're going to start now.
We're gonna move past that now.
So the first category is personal growth and self-reflection.
Okay.
The first one is, what's something you've learned about yourself in the past year that surprised you?
Ooh. I think for me, I learned that I can bounce back really quickly. And I didn't always feel like that. Like I felt like things would really linger for a long time and I would let things affect me for a long time. And like in the last probably 2 years, maybe a little bit more, I feel like I just have been able to get over things so quick. Like I feel things very deeply.
Yeah.
But for like a short amount of time.
I was just going to say that. I was like, you feel the whole spectrum, if not more than the average person, of like when something happens.
Yeah.
But you let yourself feel it, and then one day you just like wake up and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really take you like all that long.
I get tired of being in a negative space. Like
Yeah.
if I'm not happy, I get tired of feeling whatever I'm feeling, and then one day I just am like, all right, I'm over it.
Like, let me get my shit together.
I don't want to feel like that anymore, so I'm just not going to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That has kind of surprised me.
Yeah. I feel like mine's like pretty cliche, and I'm not going to get too deep into it because it could be a whole episode. basically, but I just feel like mine is I'm a lot stronger than what I think I am
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. But like specifically just like mentally, last year was a very difficult year for me mentally. And I think this year I am more than putting in the work and trying to figure out like what I can do to be better
Mm-hmm.
and to like change my mind about things and to become more positive and just to like live life a little bit more and to get out
Yeah.
of this like rain cloud. And yeah, I feel like I've just learned I'm a lot stronger than what I like I think I am.
Yeah. Like you've gotten through things that you didn't think you'd get through, and then you look back and you're like, wow,
Yeah, like
I got through that.
yeah, there are things that I never imagined I would go through that I feel like I went through, especially with like my family
Mm-hmm.
and like shit like that. But like yeah, even going through things I never expected and coming out. And sometimes I like will lay there and I'll be like, it'll shock me that I was so like nonchalant about something.
Yeah.
Or like, there are so many times that I'm like, do I really like just like not care about that anymore? And I'll be like, it's almost like I'm searching for like a fuck to give
Yeah.
almost. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm searching for a fuck to give about it. And I'm like, no.
It's so funny because your intention was to stop giving a fuck, and you literally can't find them anymore.
No,
There's
literally,
no
you
fucks to
guys,
give.
we're not even halfway through the year. And I feel like I'm just sticking so true to my intentions. If you haven't seen them, I definitely recommend you listen to that episode. I don't know what number it is, but it is our first episode back this year.
No, it's the second. The first was a liar.
Oh, it's our second episode back this year. I think we have it titled like Lessons and Intentions for 2025 or something
I think
like
it's
that.
called 2025 Lessons and Intentions.
Okay.
Highly
Yeah.
recommend. Go listen to it.
It's really good, and I feel like we had some really good things to say. But I'm specifically calling it out because I feel like I'm doing a very, very good job already this year.
Hell yeah, dude. Proud of you.
Thank you.
We've been high-fiving a lot lately.
We have. I love a high five.
Me too.
Okay, that was a good one.
I like that one.
The next question is, how would you measure success, and has that definition evolved as you've gotten older?
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? 100% yes.
Absolutely.
Like
it has
100%
evolved.
has evolved. I feel like I measure success in the way that I feel, happiness wise, as well as how the people around me make me feel and how they feel. In like a way that's like I'm not worried. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like if the people around me are happy, that makes me happy.
Yeah. And
like
that's success to you.
and that's success to me. And like being able to obviously like pay all my bills on time.
Yeah.
And like that's like a different sort of success. But I feel like I mainly look at it as a like, how am I feeling? I'm feeling really good. Like then I just feel like nothing can stop me.
Yeah.
And I feel successful. But when I was younger, it was all about money and
Yeah.
like materials and just like things I owned and what it looked like externally.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as I've grown up and gotten older, it's so funny. We are like, I feel like I'm turning into like my parents. Like now I can see it because I'm like, I don't care as much about any of those things anymore. And everyone, I feel like a lot of older people, like our parents' age, I feel like always like there are so many of them that say that. And you're like, yeah, sure. Like you're just saying that.
Right. Right.
But I feel like I really believe it.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much that money can buy. It can buy you a hell of a lot and it can make you really happy for sure. I think money can buy happiness, but it's not how I measure success.
Yeah. I feel like my answer is pretty similar to that, but a little bit different because younger Kelsey, success to me was like having a good job, making good money, that sort of thing. But also how people saw me. Like I think a lot of this has to do with soccer.
Yeah.
Especially in high school, I was a star soccer player. And so coming off the field and people coming up to me and high-fiving me and like I was seen as a soccer star, and I had a pressure on myself to be the star. Like
Yeah.
I had to be the best. And I still am very much like, I'm very competitive. I like to be the best at whatever I'm doing. But it's not so much anymore about how other people see me. It's about like how I feel. And as I've gone, like that was success to me though. Like if people see me as like this star, this big thing, if I make good money, if I have a good job, like those were all things that I think I thought were successful.
Yeah.
And now there's two things to me that I feel like will feel like success to me. One is being happy.
Yeah.
Like just being happy in general. The other, I think I will feel whole and successful when I have a family, like my own family, you know? Like I know that I want to be a mom one day. And so like that to me is like, once I'm a mom, I'll be like, I succeeded. Like I did what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are all the questions we're going to do in that category. The next one is relationships and connection.
Oh boy.
Juicy.
Buckle up.
Okay. This question is, what's the most important lesson you've learned about friendship?
Ooh.
You know what? I feel like this goes with the last one of like growing up and evolving. But I think the most important lesson I've learned about friendships is like, just like all other relationships, like you have to compromise in friendships too. I'm not always right. You're not always right. And neither of us wants to do a lot, like not a lot, because we do basically everything together.
Yeah.
But neither of us wants to do some things like with each other.
Yeah, like Kristen wants to do things sometimes that I don't want to do, but I'm like, okay, well, I know she wants to do that together, so I'm just going to do it, and it'll be fun, and vice versa.
And vice versa. Like, Kelsey wants to take a dancing class. If you've ever seen my rhythm, you'd understand how I feel about this. You have
rhythm.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I can't dance. My body doesn't move like that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You literally can.
But,
you're probably a better dancer than I am.
No, but... Like, here's the thing. I will probably end up doing it because I know how badly she wants to do it. And she'll only do it if we do it together. And I know how badly she wants to do it. So I don't want to take that away from her.
When in all reality, I should just go do it by myself and like grow it the fuck up. But like,
but
I won't do it.
There's part of me that doesn't want you to do it by yourself because I know that you don't want to do it by yourself.
I don't want to do it by myself.
Exactly. So
there are things that I will go do by myself. But something like that, like I need someone to experience that with me.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, it just wouldn't be as fun, you know?
I get it.
I feel like I'd have to take it more seriously if I do it by myself, and like, I can like laugh more when I'm with someone that I don't know.
And it ends up always being fun.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
no matter what.
Yeah.
And then if it's not fun, we make sure we pay each other back.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. We've done things that I remember one of us will be like, I owe you one.
Yeah. Like, I know you hated that. I'll make up for it. What about you?
Okay, I think the biggest lesson that I've learned in friendships is that not everybody loves the same way, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like there are some friends that like need to talk all the time to feel like they're friends with you. There are some friends who you could go 2 years without speaking, and then when you speak again, like it's the same thing. There are friends who like, okay, even just living with you, I feel like we've learned a lot from each other. Like, okay,
100%.
When Kristen's really upset, like I know that she just wants to be alone.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to take that personal because I know that that's what she wants. Where when I'm really upset, I don't want to be alone.
Yeah. Like, you like want to like go out and like be around people.
Yeah, I need to go like do something fun and like distract myself and like be with the girls and have fun and talk about it too. Like I feel like I like to talk about things when I'm feeling them, which is probably why I get everything out like
so much quick.
Yeah. But she's not like that. I feel like at first I took it personal a lot, or like when you were in a bad headspace, it was hard not to like take it personal and get upset because I wasn't understanding like how different we were.
Yeah.
Like it was hard to, I just was picturing what I would do, or like if I was acting like that, what that meant for me.
Yeah.
Like it meant I was mad at you.
Yeah.
You know, but for you, it had nothing to do with me at all.
No, at all.
That's just how you like process things.
Yeah.
So yeah. And like also, when it comes to like, we've talked about this before, but supportive versus protective.
Yeah.
Like some friends show love by being super supportive.
That was one of our like first episodes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm someone who like, I like to show my love to my friends like by just supporting them no matter what. And like if they ask for advice, I'll give them advice. I'll give them my opinion. But like I'm super, super supportive. where Kristen is more on the protective side.
Yeah.
So she'll tell you like how she feels and what, like, give her opinion.
I'm really not going to sugarcoat anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't see a point in it when I'm just like, I just want them to understand exactly how I feel
Mm-hmm.
about this, because I actually do think genuinely that like they're doing something wrong.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she's going to tell you how it is, especially when like you're in a situation that could end up bad for you.
100%.
Like, she's just very protective, where I'm very supportive. Even if I know it's going to end bad, I'm like, hey, I'm going to support you now, and I'm going to support you when it ends bad. But Kristen is more like, I don't want to see you go through that, so I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
And like, I think that was hard for a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I've learned. Like, everyone shows their love and support and everything in such different ways. And yeah, that's been a big lesson that I've learned, I think.
Yeah. That's a good
long-winded way of saying it, but like,
whatever.
yeah.
Ooh, this one's interesting.
Okay.
What's something you've been afraid to express, and what's holding you back from saying it?
Oh, well, honestly, nothing.
I was going to say, I feel like this is only a good question for me.
Yeah, I'm very interested to hear what you say, but for me, if I'm thinking it, I'm saying it.
I think for me, it's just with being more vulnerable, especially with like romantic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
There's no part of me ever that wants to express how I actually feel, if it's good,
Yeah.
about something, until I know it's for sure.
Wise.
Yeah, but like sometimes I'm just like, I'm afraid to express it even a little bit.
Yeah, there's
I'm
an
like,
in-between.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm literally like, it's black and white, and there's no gray area for me.
So basically, like, something that you have a hard time expressing is like your emotions in romantic relationships.
100%. I feel like
I honestly need to be more like that, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like I can get extremely avoidant. Like extremely. And it's not good.
Yeah.
I feel like we already kind of touched about this a little bit, but how do you take care of your mental health when life gets overwhelming? Just like that. A good crash out and jump back like feels so good for the soul.
And you know what? I love that people are talking so openly about crash outs now, because they're no longer embarrassing.
No,
It's just like, oh, you're crashing out.
I understand.
You'll bounce back.
Yeah, you got this.
You can crash out, girlies.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
It's time
Be
crash out.
diabolical. Do whatever you want to do.
Like beg.
Show up at his house.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant that I'm begging you. I'm begging you to crash out. Not you go out and beg. Don't go out and beg anybody for anything.
But I feel like that is peak crash out. That's what you do when you crash out.
It's like the very, very, I feel like, rock bottom part of crashing out for me.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I feel like I've had quite a few mini crash outs lately.
You have.
I honestly think applying for this dating thing was a little bit of a crash out.
It's like a slow slide to a crash out.
But you know what? I think it's bringing me up. I'm
hoping so, because I could physically see you sliding down, and I didn't know what to do about it.
Things were not good.
It was.
I don't even know why.
At the point where I knew there was nothing I could do, that you just had to ride out the crash out.
I could tell that you could tell, because I felt like you were being like extra nice.
I'm so bad at that.
And I was like, fuck, like no, it was helpful though.
Okay.
I just like, I was in such a bad place. I didn't know how to bring myself out of it. Like, I was like.
But everything I said was true.
Yeah.
Even if I was being extra nice.
I just mean like even little things. Like everything you were doing. I could just tell you were like trying a little bit harder. Oh. And I just was like, and I don't even know why. I don't know.
Sometimes you just get down sometimes and you don't know why.
Anyways.
Well, if you keep saying this big age, then.
You know what? That's exactly what it is. I'm crashing out at turning 30.
I know, you are.
Wow.
But we're still young. Rihanna's pregnant with her third baby, and she's in her late 30s.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. It's happening a lot more often now. I think we kind of touched upon it a little bit. I personally need to sit with it and be alone with it. When I get overwhelmed, I can't have anyone around me until, like, I reach a point where I'm like, okay, I need to be around someone.
Yeah.
That was really hard to explain.
No, but it's honestly so good that you know that about yourself, because I'll be honest, right now, totally overwhelmed. Wildly overwhelmed. And I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. So I don't think that I figured out how to.
You're just in that part of crashing out that you're like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Honestly, yes. But also,
That's my favorite part of the crash out is the I don't give a fuck part.
yeah. But also, I'm so stressed right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so stressed. And I literally don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to, like, get ahead of it. You know what I mean?
You just gotta ride it out. Like, it's all gonna, like, be okay.
Moral of the story, Kristen needs to be alone, sit in silence, collect her thoughts, and then she's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
So when life gets overwhelming, I just wait till it's not overwhelming, I guess.
It's just, like,
I just trust the process, I think.
I feel like the way that you, like, take care of yourself, too, is, like, ever evolving. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like you learn more things about yourself, of what you like and don't like, and sometimes you find out you don't like something, but don't have a replacement for the thing that you like and works for you.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I just thought of another thing that I do. I think this counts to take care of myself when life is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Is I stay very positive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I stay super
counts.
positive, and I'm like, okay, maybe this happened because this is going to happen. Or,
Mhm.
like, I know that I'm on the right path. I know things are going to work out. Like, I just remind myself that everything is going to work out and it's going to be
Yeah.
fine. And that somehow helps a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like I learned that more from you, and I do that a lot more now.
Because everything really does always work out. Think about
It
everything
does.
we've ever been stressed about in the last 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and every single thing has worked out so
Yeah,
far.
it all works out.
literally
There's,
will
like-
always work out.
There's no other option.
Exactly.
Like, it's going to work out eventually.
Exactly.
This next question, we actually talked a teeny bit about, I feel like, last night or the night
Okay.
before.
Oh, okay.
What's one self-care ritual you swear by, and
Oh my
how did you
God.
discover it works for you?
You know what's so funny? The reason we talked about it the other night is because you read that question out
Yeah,
loud, and
I
then I
know.
actually wanted to know the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think for me, self-care, I like break into parts,
Okay.
because I feel like there's like the mindfulness to self-care that like I swear by, and I already know that you don't agree with me, but I swear by like sound baths.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. And like any type of just like meditation and just like being alone.
If you can get your brain to focus like that,
Yeah.
I also agree with that. Because the last one we did, we gardened a little bit before, which I think helped a
It
lot.
helped 100%,
But it was-
even for me. And I
Yeah.
love to do stuff like that. And that was a whole different experience for me. That was the best
Yeah.
sound bath experience I have had to date.
It was amazing. It was outside. It was at the Carlsbad flower fields.
Like right at the top of the hill. So like you look down and it's just fields and fields of these beautiful, bright flowers.
The weather was perfect.
Yeah.
We had blankets. Like, it literally was so good. It was like, even if you come out of it and you're like right back to stress and overwhelmed or whatever, there's a full hour where you're just bliss. You're
Yeah.
not thinking about anything important. Like, you're just relaxed.
Relaxed. You're one with the universe.
Yeah.
Like you're just being grounded, and you're physically like grounded on the ground, laying down. It's just, I swear by it. It literally changes my life every time I do one. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. That's a really
Um,
good one.
I feel like my like physical like self-care ritual is like just to have a skincare routine and stick to it.
Yeah.
And like find out what works for your skin and what doesn't, because like there's a million and one products nowadays, and it's better to use whatever is more natural if you think about it,
Yeah.
and like less ingredients. And then I feel like once you start to test things out and get a more simple skincare routine, like you find exactly what's for you.
Yeah.
Even though your skin like changes as you like grow older too, but like you'll find what works for you, but you have to stick to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to be disciplined in it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because like using a new product, like every time I use a new product, I feel like I start to break out like almost right away, almost every time.
Yeah.
because my skin is so sensitive.
That-
But like once I like ride out one cycle of that, I know that, oh no, like my skin loves this. That was it like actually working.
It gets worse before it gets better.
Exactly.
Totally.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's always two bitches saying exactly.
No, it's always two dumb bitches.
Oh yeah, I always fuck it up. That's your line. I gotta stop trying to say that.
No, you can say it.
I fuck it up every time.
I got it from TikTok. It's not my line.
Yeah, but like in this friendship, it's your line.
This friendship, yeah. In this season
In this
of this
season,
friendship.
yeah, it's your line.
Okay.
All right.
What about you?
Okay, so
Do you split yours up or do you have like a total one?
I just have a total one.
Okay.
It's just like a little thing that I've been doing since I was in like elementary school, middle school.
Okay.
I do it a little different now, but I used to every night. If you get chapped lips, especially,
I know
and
what
like
you're gonna say.
especially in the winter, if you live somewhere dry, at nighttime, put Vaseline on your lips. I just use chapstick now,
Mm-hmm.
but make sure your lips are moisturized when you go to bed, and then in the morning when you brush your teeth, brush your lips. It sounds
Yeah.
weird, but they will be soft and like
Yeah.
I think it also makes them a little bit more plump.
Yeah.
I've heard.
You guys, this girl has been telling me to do this. I feel like for the last 4 whole years that we've lived together. I only tried it one time, and I think my lips were sunburnt because I had been in the field that week. So it hurt like hell. But every time I go to brush my teeth now, I'm like,
Just do it.
but I do slather some Vaseline on there every night.
Every night?
Every
Oh
night.
my god, then this is going to change your life. Anyways, that's mine.
I like that one.
And you know what? I've seen people post about it on TikTok, so I know other people do it. Well, just about like brushing their lips. But yeah, it gets all the dead skin off, if there is any. So they're just soft all the time. It's just.
Yeah, that's so smart. I'm like feeling my lips now.
Also, I'm a chapstick addict. I am
You
putting on
are.
chapstick all
Like
day, every day.
I love me some chapstick, but Kelsey's on a different level.
It's so
than
funny
me.
because I never used to be a chapstick girly, and now like if I don't have chapstick on my lips, I can't feel it on my lips. I'm like, ew, I need
Yeah.
chapstick immediately.
Yeah. The next topic is philosophy, life purpose. If you could design your ideal life right now, what would it look like in terms of career, relationships, and personal fulfillment?
This is so hard for me. I have like so many different answers because there's part of me that wants to live like in the middle of nowhere, like on like a farm almost. And there's part of me that wants to live in a cute little neighborhood, like in a cul-de-sac. And then there's part of me that I guess those are the two, really.
Yeah.
Oh, there's part of me that wants to live like right by the beach.
Yeah. I feel like I see an ideal life in like so many different universes.
Same. But I think in every single one, I live close to everyone that I love.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big family,
Yeah.
and I'm not worried about money. And honestly, I'm a housewife.
Yeah.
I could still work my remote job, but like, I'm home most of the time.
Honestly, there's one universe that I think about of me just like being so rich and successful and just being by myself.
Wow, we
I
could not be more
I know.
different.
Yeah, I have one like vision, ideal life like that. I don't know if it's something that I would want that much anymore, but I also know if it happens, I'm going to be so happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's definitely a life where me and you are roommates forever, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's probably this one. I also have an ideal life of just being like an artist and just doing something that I love to do every single day and making like stuff that honestly just makes sense to me, but sometimes it hits a chord with other people and they like pay for it.
Okay, but do you know what that could also be? Is this life and this podcast.
Facts.
All right,
Facts.
that's it. That's going to be our future
All right.
roommates and podcasters forever. We'll be 80 years old talking into a microphone.
That is so crazy.
Oh my god.
Maybe one day we'll have an actual studio.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, we're going to do one more question and we're going to wrap it up.
Okay. So the last question we're going to answer is, what's a moment in your life that you look back on and realize changed you in ways you didn't expect?
Wow.
Crazy.
This one's really hard.
That one's really hard.
Do you have an answer?
Not right away. I have to think.
Same.
Do you want me to be like super cheeseball 9000?
Yeah.
Meeting you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's actually such a good answer.
Mm-hmm. Meeting you.
That is such a good answer.
Like, I just feel like you have actually helped change me in ways I never expected.
Same.
And you've helped open my mind to things that I never expected to like want to do and enjoy and like and ever do ever.
I honestly feel the exact same.
Yeah.
Because I feel like most of the other ones that were coming to mind were like things that happened that changed me in a way that's like, well, yeah, I knew that would change me that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I first met you,
Yeah.
like never in a million years did I think we'd be here
No.
right now. Like what? That's actually insane.
It's insane to think about. But yeah.
Me and you, I feel like didn't even talk that much the first time we met.
No, we were on like literal opposite sides of the like sofa
Yeah.
that we were sitting on.
I remember.
Yeah.
I wish we had like a video of like the first time we talked about being roommates or like the text messages from those days.
Oh
Could
my
you imagine
God.
seeing those?
Yeah, because I feel like I was like, I don't know.
We didn't think it would work because of the cats.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I didn't. You didn't think it would work because you were scared of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
like
is
the
so
cats
wild.
also, but yeah, I was also scared of you.
It's so crazy to think at how our friendship has evolved over the years.
Yeah.
Like we used to sit on the couch and watch Ridiculousness every night. We would cook separately. That is so wild.
We both got HelloFresh and would cook our meals separately.
Yeah.
And we would like eat at different times. Like we wouldn't even like eat dinner at the same time. No, but yeah.
I honestly think that's my answer too.
Yeah. I literally can't think of anything else.
I can't either.
Cool.
Maybe honestly getting Joey and B, I feel like.
Oh yeah, getting Shadow for me too.
Yeah.
Look at him.
That wraps episode 40. In the next couple weeks, I don't know exactly when, Marine Guy will be joining us for a podcast episode. So we still have not made the question bank yet for you to send questions
Because we're
in.
waiting for him to confirm.
Yeah, but we'll do that this week, regardless, and we'll save all the questions. And go check us out on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and follow us or subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.